Imagine a place so ruthless, so impenetrable, that even the most hardened criminals fear its walls. A prison built not for rehabilitation, but for absolute control. Welcome to CECOT, El Salvador's terror prison, a facility designed to house the country's most dangerous gang members, where survival is a privilege, not a right. This is not just any prison. It's a mega prison, built to hold over 40,000 inmates, making one of the largest and most brutal in the world. But what really goes on inside these walls? How did this prison come to exist? And why is it making headlines across the globe? Stay tuned, because what you're about to see will shock you. To understand why CECOT was built, we need to go back to El Salvador's war on crime. For decades, gang violence ruled the streets. Organizations like MS-13 and Barrio 18 terrorized the country, committing murder, extortion, and kidnappings at alarming rates. In 2022, President Nayib Bukele launched a massive crackdown, arresting over 70,000 suspected gang members in just months. But with prisons overflowing, El Salvador needed something bigger, something designed to keep these criminals locked away for good. That's where CECOT comes in. Built in record time, this high-tech fortress is a prisoner's worst nightmare. Let's take you inside. First, the walls are 11 meters, 36 feet high, designed to be escape-proof. There's electrified fencing, 24 hours, 7 days a week drone surveillance, and armed guards patrolling every inch. Inside, prisoners live in total submission. No windows, no beds, no visits. Just metal slabs for sleeping and bare walls. There's no talking, no moving freely, only absolute obedience. Prisoners are forced to kneel, hand behind their heads, at all times unless told otherwise. If they disobey, punishment is swift. Forget rehabilitation. CECOT is built for punishment. The facility has 8 massive cell blocks, each holding thousands of inmates. Prisoners eat just 2 meals a day, basic food, barely enough to survive. There's no contact with the outside world, no calls, no letters, nothing. And the biggest shock? No segregation. Gang rivals are crammed together, leading to brutal fights and power struggles. The only rule? Obey or suffer. While many praise CECOT for cleaning up El Salvador streets, others call it a human rights disaster. Organizations like Amnesty International argue that thousands have been arrested without trial and that CECOT is dehumanizing. Some reports claim prisoners are tortured, denied medical care, and even starved. But President Bukele stands firm. He says El Salvador is safer than ever, and that criminals deserve no mercy. So is this justice? Or is it cruelty? What this means for the world. El Salvador's crime rate has dropped dramatically since CECOT opened. Other countries are now watching closely, asking, should we build prisons like this too? Is this the future of crime control, or a step towards something far more dangerous? What do you think? Is this a necessary evil, or has El Salvador gone too far? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world's most shocking places. And if you want to see more prison stories, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.